Your Smelly Crew, what it do? It's your boy Smiley TV, 2Ls, 2Vs, and I'm back with another reaction. I know I didn't said that intro about, between this page and my last page, I just said this intro about 400 times, bro. I am tired. Sick and tired. I need another intro. Anyway, today we got, of course, by the title, y'all see we got Mike Tyson. Awkward interviews with Mike Tyson. Highly questioned is a sports show, but it's weird because they got like their uncle up there, and I don't know. It's weird to me. They kind of got their uncle up there. He funny as hell. It's just weird. It's just all over the place. You feel me? But I do watch it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button, let y'all know when I'm dropping those bangers. And without further ado, I ain't even gonna talk much. I don't like talking much. It's a reaction channel. Let's get into it.
Back to Highly Questionable, brought to you by Evan Williams. Joining us in the kitchen today is Mike Tyson,
the former world heavyweight champion. Always interesting. He's got a new book out, Undisputed Truth. It's out right now. It talks about his path in life. Let's ask him about it. Mike, you've led a hugely interesting life. Why did you decide to write about it in the book?
Well, they wanted me to write a book for a long period of time, and eventually someone was going to write the book anyway, so I decided I might as well say it in my own words.
Get your own
Was there
money.
any story in there that was hard for you to tell?
Yes, when I was a young kid and about my daughter that passed away. Other than that, everything was smooth breathing, I think.
So when you told the story, for example, about being in Miami and kicking Don King in the head and having a brick of cocaine, that seems crazy to me.
Well, that's what it was.
Can you...
Yo, listen, let me tell you something. I interview people too, right? Make sure you subscribe to Smiley TV, 2Ls and 2V. That's SMILLEY TVV. Subscribe to that. That's the interview channel. But certain questions with certain people you want to ask because you want to get the exclusive, but yo, like, you pissed the wrong motherfucker off, man. He'll go crazy. You got, man, some of the people you interviewing is not professional people. They people off the street. They, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful who you interview because people will go crazy on you. You got to know, you got to be careful what you ask. If you feel like the situation is getting, like the question you ask is touchy, move on to the next. Like these interview people, they be pushing and picking because they're not face to face with the person and they're going to the police fast if you touch one of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
Describe, Mike, what your cocaine addiction was like?
See, look.
No, you can read about it in the book, though.
Is there anything that was embarrassing to you, or is it something?
Pretty much a great deal of the book was, but that was the book. He wanted the truth. I gave him the truth.
What would you describe as the happiest time in your life, Mike?
I don't remember.
do you feel like...
So you getting aggravated. Yo, bro, like, you wanted to interview him. Like, come on, man. Like, let's see what else happened.
Looking back on your boxing career and how it affected your life, you were the heavyweight champion of the world at the age of 20 years old. Did you feel like, looking back on it, that made your life better or not?
Well, you know, it has ups and down points on the situation. I was a young kid, and I was just out of my league as far as the people coming at me, the attention. It was far more than what I anticipated.
Are you happy that you wrote the book, Mike?
Yeah, I'm very happy I wrote the book.
Because we see you in a very...
I need y'all to comment down below. What's his name? Because his fucking voice is annoying. And he's aggravating me. So I can imagine what he's doing to Mike Tyson.
vulnerable life. You're unusual that way. You're unusual in your ability to let people see everything.
Well, I live my life in the public. Everyone pretty much knows my life. I'm not really transparent, you know. People knew my life before I became fighting, so they would be able to say, well, Mike didn't do that, or Mike did do that. So, you know, there's always someone to come out of the woodworks and say he didn't do that. So I realized that I should put everything on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You reveal in the book that you had 20 girlfriends at one time? 20 at one time?
Well, I didn't count them, but it was around that many, yeah. I had a bunch of girlfriends. Not necessarily, I didn't say, well, this is my 19th and this is my 12th.
Well, you got what I understand too is when you put it all out there, people gonna ask you. So sometimes, as an artist, as anything, you can't get mad of what the people ask you because you put the shit out there. Simple. You put the shit out there. You put it out there, they're gonna ask. Just like example with Facebook. You put a certain status on Facebook, and then somebody comment, you get mad. You should have never put it out there. You know what I'm saying? And also, with people on the Facebook shit, is like, yo, delete me. Don't comment on my shit if you don't like it, or delete me. That's what I say.
It was a lot of girls. I used to figuratively use that for words.
Did an inmate ever try Mike Tyson in prison?
No. Fortunately, that never happened.
What would you describe your first night in prison like?
Hey, it wasn't as worse as
I'm sorry. I know I keep pausing it. Also, as an interviewer, all your questions ain't gotta be negative. I'm pretty sure he got a positive side of the book or a positive life. All your questions don't have to be negative. Simple.
it would be.
Oh, what did you imagine it would be?
Just not what I thought it would be.
You got super educated in prison, did you not? I mean, you.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know about educated. I didn't get educated in prison. I was in prison. I read a few books. I didn't win the Nobel Peace Prize or anything, you know.
Would you say you're more comfortable in your own skin now than you were when you were heavyweight champion?
Of course I am. I don't have the pressures as I did when I was heavyweight champ, but I have my days like everyone else.
You feel relief, though? Do you feel relief later in life to be unburdened from that?
Pretty much so, yes.
Do you ever worry that you're
Boring
being
ass
used
questions,
for how
though.
open you can be about the things you've done in
For
your life?
real.
I don't know. You're the one to give. I'm doing the interview. You tell me.
That's what I'm asking, because that's kind of a dilemma sometimes.
Here go the old Mike Tyson that I know.
Dealing with
No,
somebody is how
I
much
don't-
is asking and how much is using.
I don't know. Everyone knows me. Like I said before, I'm pretty transparent and stuff. So I figure everyone see who I am anyway. I don't look at the world as if I'm a block wall and no one can see through me.
But it feels like this particular process, this feels a little bit uncomfortable in that we're poking at you for book sales and that we're poking, asking you questions.
I don't think you're poking at me. Do you feel that you're
You
poking at
just
me?
asking boring ass
No,
questions.
yeah, well, a little.
They just asking boring ass questions. They're not poking at you. They just asking boring ass questions. That's what I believe. Boring ass questions. Period.
I feel like this whole process is not something you've done it for so long that it's something that's less than enjoyable to you. The idea that we would sit here and in order to sell the book, we continue to ask you questions that you may or may not want to answer.
I don't know. I'm asking you everything you tell me. Everything you say, I'm answering them. I'm not avoiding any of your questions. Do you figure that I'm avoiding anything, sir?
No, not
He
at
is
all.
answering the question,
But I'm not
though.
sure that you're enjoying it either.
No, he's not.
I've been working all day for 3 or 4 days. I'm really tired, and if I'm offending you, I'm sorry. I'm just really exhausted. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Did you enjoy being on stage for the one-man show?
Yeah, that's what I live to do, to entertain people.
Mike, you happy now? You happy? Happier?
Well, I'm cool.
It just,
I'm not.
it's just the questions. I wouldn't ask, are you happier now? That's like a question.
Perpetual happy guy. I'm not happy 24 hours a day, every second of the moment. I'm happy. Hee hee ha ha. But I'm cool.
You look like you're always happy on the Jimmy Kimmel show. You always look happy there.
Really, I'm having a good time on there.
Mike, thank you for being on with us. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, now, all right, now. It was just the questions, in my opinion. It was just the questions, man. Like, it was kind of boring questions. You know what I'm saying? You got to ask. Sometimes you might not have some entertaining questions. You just want to get to the nitty gritty because you're trying to get exclusive. You're trying to get stuff to. You're trying to help him sell his book. That's why he's on your show, to sell his book. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's just like you might get the wrong mood of a person. That's it. That's like if you're walking down a block, a person in the wrong mood, you just might get that wrong mood of that person. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really like crazy or nothing about it. But anyway, man, if you enjoyed that video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. And make sure you subscribe to my other channel, which is Smiley TV with 2 L's, 2 V's. I will be doing organic interviews. I'll be doing documentaries. I'll be doing everything on that channel. This channel is just straight reaction. And if you have any requests, make sure you hit me in my DMs or hit me on my comments down below. I'm Smiley TV, 2 L's, 2 V's, and I'm out of here. Peace.